Hello everyone, Sky/Mike here. I couldn't find my overlocked copy, so we're doing some SoulCalibur VI. Let's go on a trip. Hey, who dares stand in my way? It's just a warrior. Criminal invasion. Alright then, bring it! Here we are. Hey Ken, is the SoulCalibur waiting? Oh, you bandit who appears to stand in my path. Show yourself! Oh great, you got the Tiro ring blade. I'll leave here. That's right. Damn it. What is the matter? You're about to die. Ow! Okay, this is by accident. You're dead. Oh, I did, Blake. What did he say? Maybe at a later time, Ken. But when you're finished with it, I'd like to see it. Or hear it, or something like that. So we got that warrior out of the way. Now I can get to my destination. Hey, I got food. Okay. Alright then. Let's start your strength. Take on a warrior. Let's go. 6 seconds. Alright then. You and Tyler Bay versus whoever wants to face you. That's why I usually wait about 6-7 seconds before I go. Because see, when I have my headset, my whole thing wouldn't sync up until about 7 seconds in. Black Masked. You give it a shot, but you die. Versus whoever wants to face you guys. It's an open challenge, essentially. Alright, second opponent. You got multiple warriors. You choose to fight, you're all gonna die. Ow. Kick. Alright, one left. Bring it! You are the Ninja Blade style? I'm sorry, lad, were you even trying there? Gaze upon me in my gaudy golden armor. Because once you see it, you know you lose. Hey, level 25. Yay. I'm still mostly evil. Oh? Oh, I got a blade I can't acquire yet. I'm not the level. The Damascus blade. Oh well. I'll be a blade for me to equip once I become that level. So, let's go for story. When I opened my eyes, I could see a hole in the ceiling. This must have been where we had fallen through. It was quite the drop. How do you feel? You appear not to have sustained any severe injuries, but you were unconscious for some time. Try to refrain from making any sudden movements. I asked if Dion and Natalie were okay. Grøh nodded. Dion and Natalie returned before long. As expected, we were unable to find a way out. The building was old and unstable to begin with, so it's likely all the fighting above it weakened it to the point of collapse. It seems the only way out is up. Well then, get climbing. Hey, you're still breathing down there? Say something if you are. The voice came from above. It belonged to the girl we'd met outside, Sung Mina. You wasted no time in responding. I knew it! I'm going to throw down a rope! You have my gratitude. Thank you.
I heard a loud noise and the whole building collapsed. Talk about a shock. The smoke was crazy, too. Well, at least you're all safe. I'll accept any praise you want to throw at me.
Why had you not left?
Ah!
What happened to our deal?
Um...
Were you going to scurry in after we'd left? No matter. The building is no more. I know not what you sought, but it's too late to enter now.
Meow. Have you heard of Soul Edge? You might know it as a sword of salvation. I came here looking for it.
Meow.
I have to get my hands on it. I heard a rumor it was around here, so...
We searched every corner of the place but found no trace of this sword. To be blunt, look elsewhere. Of course, if you wish to stay here and dig holes, be my guest.
Okay, got it, thanks. Another dead end. Oh well, I guess it's on to the next place. Catch you another time.
To think people would name Soul Edge the Sword of Salvation. But I cannot deny those rumors exist. I suppose that sword may offer salvation. Depending on how it's used, of course. Sir, here are the files we found inside. That mentions the evil seed.
Yes, sir. It's a study on the circumstances surrounding the occurrence of the evil seed. The research seems extensive.
These match the organization's intelligence, as well as trying to awaken the evil seed. The problem is how close he is. Perhaps he's interested in the astral fissures linked to his plan? It is highly likely. We need to report back on what we learned. And we will. But, more story time. Samarkand, a city bustling with travelers and merchants. Here, Dion and Natalie left us to meet with an informant who claimed to have information on the astral fissures. Let's go to the market. On my way to the market, I found a path blocked by a large cloud. An agitated man was shouting at the throngs of people. Danger lies to the west! Head that way at your own risk! You'll be killed by the lizard monster, or the giant! My village was attacked by those very fiends! I'm the only survivor! They're demons! Monsters that gore and slaughter! You know, I've heard similar rumors myself. As have I. Rumors from far to the west. A monstrous knight in azure armor has been rampaging across the land, murdering all his encounters. The azure knight. I thought it was just a rumor, but we should hire more guards. A lizard monster, a giant, and the azure knight. Vowing to take care if I ended up heading west, I left the crowd behind. Not long after I met up with Grøh, Dion, and Natalie appeared. We have discovered a new astral fissure located near Bukhara. Understood. We should prepare to... Sky, are you okay? An unbearable pain lanced through my head. I dropped to my knees, trying desperately to endure it. After a few moments, the agony faded. It's been a while since you absorbed the power of an astral fissure. Can you stand? I nodded and slowly rose to my feet. Rest a while. Once preparations are complete, we'll head out. Bow time. Oh, astral fissure. And let's go. As we made our way to the astral fissure, Dion leaned over and whispered to Grøh. Sir, you see time now. I know. We are being followed, and they do not seem very friendly. Perhaps they have been affected by the fissure in Bukhara. This is a distinct possibility. Do I loathe any delay? We should face them here and now. We ready our weapons. Moments later, Malfested soldiers charge out from the darkness around us. Kitty. Well, let's go. Meow. Meow. Ow, ow. That's one. That was bullshit.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest.
One. Come on. Bring me another one. I have less health and you have more attack. Come on. Yeah. Damn it all. Well, there's a second one. Give me one more. Who have you got? I'll let you copy my style. Oh, got him. Hey, Blade. Okay, tell me if I get anything from this battle. You guys killed me once. Alright. Hey, that one's still alive. Watch out! The Malfested I thought I defeated stood up and swung his sword at me. I tried to defend myself, but I stumbled as my head exploded in pain. Towards me, arriving just in time to deflect the Malfected strike. However, the wild maneuver put him off balance, leaving him wide open. The next Malfested swing arced towards him. Sir! Before the Malfested strike could land, the creature froze. A moment later, it crumpled quietly into the ground. A woman stood behind where the creator had been. You did this? Who are you?
I've no need to tell you. The evil here has been purified, and so I will take my leave.
And with that, she disappeared into the darkness. Sir, are you okay? Yes.
Who is that? She was no ordinary warrior.
Indeed. For the briefest of moments, I sensed a strange power emanating from her weapon. We must ask our agents to investigate her. Let's go. Oh. Nope. A terrible threat. A berserker. There's still no sign of Azrael or his cronies.
I believe we should refrain from closing the astral fitter just yet, and instead use it to lure Azrael out.
I would agree. However, the intense pain in my head is making the heart stand. It took me a moment to realize that Grøh was looking at me. Our priority this time is to close the astral fissure. With our companion here in such a sorry state, our mission will be compromised. Step forward, Sky. The astral fissure needs to be dealt with. Two of them! Sword. Without a trace of fear, Grøh stepped forward and drew his weapon. I stepped to his side and drew mine as well. I shall take one while you take the other. Stay strong. Bring it, bitch.
Meow.
Battle
Meow.
one.
Die! Can die. Oh. Okay, that got ya. Well then, take that beast down. Let's continue on. Now. It is done. Are you feeling better? I nodded. Good. Next we head to the village up ahead and gather information. I used on that name, who cares? And true. The database got outdated intros all the time. It's now 1586. Now we're in Mashad. Meow. I found myself unable to sleep that night, so I decided to take a walk. A short distance from camp, I sensed someone hiding in the darkness of the forest. I tensed, expecting an enemy, but it was the woman who helped us earlier on our nurturing shadows. I sense the inhuman power within you. I saw you absorb that evil vortex. I concluded you were no normal warrior. She had witnessed me taking care of the astral fissure. I know I needed to tread carefully here. I will not ask you to tell me your power. Your blade will show me the truth of you. So I'm gonna fight this mysterious chick. Meow. Meow. Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. No? Okay.
Battle 1. Fight.
It's Taki.
You fight for good or evil?
I fight for good. That's a weird death screen.
Battle 2. Fight.
It's over.
Ow, ow. Meow.
You leave me no choice.
Fight.
I knew. Die. Or not. There you're done. Alright, done. Interesting. Those who stain their hearts with darkness deserve only death, but I may have been rash in my judgment of you. Still, that doesn't mean you are safe. Listen well. The moment evil consumes you, you have become my prey. Do not forget that. She glanced at the forest behind her. And delivered this warning to the man hiding over there. His left arm is like a thundercloud ready to strike lightning. That she disappeared back into the darkness. Moments later, Grøh stepped into view. Quite the pesky mosquito we have on our backs. What do you know about her? Judging from her garb and bearing, she is what's called a ninja from a country far to the east. She has appeared in my organization's files before. Fear not. Should the evil consume you, I shall kill you quicker than she. I told him that wasn't really reassuring. Suddenly I realized I hadn't thanked Grøh for saving me from the malfeasance earlier. I quickly did so. You need not thank me. I chose my actions. Time to head back. We rise early tomorrow. Get some sleep. Give me a second because my TV is going satanic. Hey, I'm level 29. Only a few more levels and I can finally wield that new sword I got. recall correctly, it might still be Shayna Baszler, but I'm not too sure. Oh. We're in Tehran. And, oh. I woke the next morning to the sound of Grøh's voice. Grab your weapon and follow me. Now. I hurriedly jumped up and followed Grøh as he stopped off. This area should be fine. Draw your weapon. Startled by his sudden request, I asked him what he intended to do. Grøh let out a sigh. I suppose I should explain. I have no intention of harming you. I only wish to test you. Given that we still suspect you to be an outsider, it's likely that one day I will be ordered to eliminate you. Several conditions must be met if you are ever clear of that suspicion. As part of that, I am tasked with performing regular observations of you and the astral fissures. I did. In other words, I will fight you now to gauge how strong you are, and report my findings to the organization. It should go without saying that in order for me to get accurate reading, you will need to fight me at full power. I will go easy on you. Come at me! Don't you mean you will not go easy on me? What kitty? Alright. So it appears that I am fighting Grøh.
Battle 1. Fight!
I think your name was... It was either Zakara or Zusei. I forgot. This is bullshit.
The soul of a warrior now lays here to rest. Battle 1. Fight! Come on now! Stop!
Alright, cool. Yeah! First strike, bitch.
Not a chance.
Ow!
Take this!
I can do this! Got him! Well, that's a cool little side quest I did. Why kidding? What about having the cat? Give it food, pet it, and give it love, it will not leave you alone. Come here, kitty. As Grøh lowered his weapon, the intense air around him slowly settled, as though my test is over. I see. Your strength and reaction times have clearly improved since you absorbed the power of the astral fissure in Pucara. So it seems astral fissures not only have the power to rid you of your headaches and stave off nightmares, They can also increase your physical abilities as well. I watched Grøh while he mulled things over and thought of Dion and Natalie. I wondered where they were and how in trouble they'd be if they'd happen to see Grøh's strange power. I sent Dion and Natalie ahead to gather intelligence in town. I need not worry about them. It was about as if Grøh had read my mind. We still have some time. Let's spar one more time. It is as if the test wasn't over. As I hurriedly read my weapon, I noticed that Grøh was more at ease this time. Relax, I will not use that power again. In fact, our fight made me realize I'd like to re-examine a few of my techniques, and you will help me to do that. They'll ask me to ever do for I have barely any experience points. How disappointing. Sir, the next astral fissure is located in the Figo Sestimus Temple. Alright, Figo Sestimus. From what Grøh and the others had told me, they were a mad cult who worshipped a nefarious god called Pangea. They were both cruel and brutal and delighted in human sacrifice. If we charge them blindly, I predict we will encounter heavy resistance. Additionally, their temple is a veritable labyrinth. It will take some time to locate the astral fissure once we are inside. What do you suggest we do, sir? Simple. We take a cultist hostage and get the information we need from them. Sir! According to Dion and Natalie's information, there were 3 cultists nearby. The first was a high priest living up in the village ahead. The second was a swordsman who once worked for the cult as a mercenary. The third was a merchant who transported gold to the cult. The high priest is known to be a talented martial artist and had an elite bodyguard at hand. The swordsman was alone, but a warrior of great repute. The merchant had scores of guards, but none particularly noteworthy. Each would likely provide us with a different type of information. Swordsman. Sail the swordsman. One of the cult's hired hands should be familiar with the ins and outs of the area. We waited until the swordsman was in the woods. Judging from your appearance, you were not mere bandits. That's all you have to say, and then we fight? Alright then. Give us information on Figo Sestimus, sir! Or we're gonna beat it out of you. And potentially get at your throat. We do have swords out there. Ow! Stop! Oh, okay. And die! Now you die. The swordsman told us many guards have been stationed beneath the temple recently. If we set a heavy guard there, they must be protecting something important. The astral fissure, perhaps? It could very well be. We can use this information to formulate a plan. Sir! Alright then. Continue on. I got another sword. How much damage do you do, sir? If you do more, I will take that damage. Level up, I'll take it. Storming the temple. Our efforts helped us ascertain the location of the astral fissure in the Figo Sestimus temple. Our plan is complete. Dion and Natalie slip in and cause a commotion. We will infiltrate the presidents when they're distracted. Kennedy video is done. Alright. Sir! We hit them tomorrow. Do not expect an easy ride. Prepare well. Sir. Alright then. Now we get to fight. Into the temple. Sanctuary where evil lurks. That way! Over there! Now! What's going on here? Who dares desecrate our temple? The gallery's on fire! Somebody put it out! Quickly! Someone! Anyone! Report! What's happening? Intruders! They're wreaking havoc! You fiends! Vanquish them! Gouge out their eyes! This is too far much chaos to be caused by Dion and Emily alone. Could he have gone here before us? No, I saw the link, but I'll get to it after this video. The astral fidget should be just ahead, but... Wait. Hide quickly! Do you see what I see? How dare you trespass in our sacred temple? You shall not leave here alive! Our God shall feast on your souls! Kill them! Kill them all! Kill me? You can't even scratch me. With the new power given to me by Lord Aswell, it is I who will feast on your souls! You lot! Make a sweep of the surrounding area. See that no more worms crawl in. You got it. I knew it. We have to act now. Attack! We leaped out from the shadows, attacking the attention of Daniel and Voltro. Oh, I see you were unable to resist my beauty. Tell me, Grøh. I did not check, Ken. I will check when I get to SSW. Why do you pursue New Aswell so doggedly? Because you were ordered to? Or to avenge Orzel and Curtis? Such a grotesque attitude. Truly vile. I have no desire to converse with traitors. Step aside, Daniel. The Curtis are dead. These pigs are next. So you guys took care of the cultists, but now we gotta kill you guys. Meow. Vulture, you first. Ow, ow, ow! Nope. Brought Vulture down. Meow. Now that should be Daniel. Meow. You want out, kitty? Or the kitty just want attention? Such beauty! Such an unpassable allure! We cannot scorn this one, I think. Stand down, Voltro! I'm not done here yet! With the power Lord Aswell bestowed upon me, these maggots are dust! Remember the plan. Only the ugly know when not to restrain themselves. Shut your mouth! Yeah! The power seems to swallow his mind. I'm left with no other choice. Daniel disappeared, leaving his companion behind. Voltro swung his weapon wildly around himself, his breathing ragged and his eyes filled with a mad bloodlust. There was no indication he was going to tire anytime soon. Leave this to me. You go ahead and deal with the astral fissure. You think you can just leave? Your fight is with me. As Voltro and Grøh clashed, I ran for the astral fissure, the sounds of battle echoing behind me. So we're not done in the temple just yet.
Your soul surges
Level
in your
30. Ultimate evil. Salutations! It's been far too long. If you're after the astral fissure, I'm afraid you're too late. Bravo! How delightful! Just as I planned. Oh, it's even more sublime. Magnifico! Fantastique! What a magnificent miscalculation! I just need a few more astral fissures worth of power. My spine is tingling with excitement at the... Aswell stopped suddenly and a shield appeared in front of him, deflecting a surprise attack from the newest intruder in his temple. I see your power has grown significantly. Oh my, what a silly fool! How dare you interrupt me mid-monologue! If I hadn't obtained the power from this astral fissure, I would have failed to detect your presence, and the curtain would have fallen too soon on my glorious performance. The resonance between the fragments of the cursed and spirit swords grows stronger. However, it's not yet strong enough to produce a sword. With such perceptiveness, you have a dangerous mind. The spear as well produced from thin air would have skewered Salomo's body had he not evaded it. Very good. You're right, you know. Bingo! Good job. Once I raise the fragment's resonance to their limit, I will be able to create swords, both cursed and spirit, that match the power of the originals. And with those you hope to produce another evil seed, do you really wish to destroy the planet? Evil seed? How dare you use an egregious misnomer? I call it the ultimate seed. The evil seed formed because the cursed sword gorged us of one of the violent emotions brought about by chaos and war. That is why it had such a terrible effect on the humans I love so dearly. However, it's also them that I also gave them phenomenal power. And that is where I had my epiphany. Perhaps people can be given the extraordinary power without losing their reason. By doing so, I can free them from the shackles of humanity's absurd destiny. The ultimate seed is formed when the energies created by the spirit and cursed swords are bound together. By pushing their powers to the extreme, one can create something that far exceeds the evil seed. Once the ultimate seed covers the globe, the human race will evolve, allowing them to achieve eternal glory. Oh, it pains me that some will be unable to survive the seed's power. It'll be for a greater good. Did you hear that, Sky? If she succeeds in creating the ultimate seed, many will die, including those you've met on your journey. Stop him from taking any more astral fissures. From what he's revealed today, I must bury myself in another task. Leaving so soon? But I was enjoying our little discussion. Aswell summoned another blade and held it as Salomo, who casually deflected it before striking away. Such a pity it is no time to play. And again, I must be on my... Grøh! Vulture hurled through the entrance, followed shortly after by Grøh. Aswell! Sword, Aswell! You're... safe! Excellent timing, my little Vaulty. I have something to ask of you. Anything for you. If everything's going to plan, Daniel and the others should have almost destroyed the temple's foundations by now. You keep these simple fools busy here. Naturally, I'd love to do it myself, but I have things to do and places to be. That means I'll... So you choose to rebel, even though I was benevolent enough to offer you one last chance. No, it's not like that at all. Please ignore what I just said. You can trust me. Very well. In that case, I shall give you the gift of even greater power. Aswell placed his left hand on Veltro. The man shuddered violently and let out a blood-curdling scream. Evil power exploded out of Veltro, whipping up a fierce wind. Adieu, my little Vaulty. Though of mind, you acted so human, and I shall miss that. Well, great. Now we gotta take out an even more overpowered Veltro, and assumingly kill him. Yay.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ow! Ow!
Battle 2. Fight!
On Vulture V2.
Come on now!
Ow! I didn't even have to use my own. I win. escaped. We shall meet again. Uh-oh. The building shook violently and with a rumble, the roof began to cave in. This is our cue to leave. No! Gasping, Valtro rose to his feet and pointed his weapon at us. You shall not leave! Your grave is here with me! No, it's not. Valtro charged, but Grøh struck him down. His wound should have been mortal, but he rose to his feet and pointed his weapon at us once more. Not done yet. Valtro showed a shaky step towards us and collapsed in a heap. Grøh looked down at the fallen warrior for a moment and turned away. He is done. He is too weak to stop us. No, I must stop you! Valtro's screams were swallowed up by the crashing of fallen masonry. Grøh and I made our escape, dodging between chunks of falling debris. And Valtro is dead. Yay. On barely any experience from that. How disappointing. It's story time. Once we had escaped the crumbling temple, we met back up with Dion and Natalie. According to Sky, the situation is much worse than we had imagined. The horrors of the evil seed will pale in comparison to what Azrael plans to bring about with the ultimate seed. With only a fraction more power at his disposal, Azrael will be able to summon the swords that he needs to realize his ambition. We must prevent him from attaining any more power of the astral fissure. So we need to take care of any astral fissures before he does. Precisely. Do you have any information on them? Yes, sir. We've confirmed that there are two of them nearby. One is to the northwest, and the other to the west. We are not sure which one Azrael will head to first. As we were deciding what to do next, a messenger for the Able organization appeared. I found you! I have emergency orders that I was told to hand to Sir Grøh to take directly. Forgive me. I have other things to attend to. Our lives for the cause. Grøh read through the latest set of orders. Dion, Natalie, you two will split up and each head to a different astral fissure. Sky will accompany one of you to close the fissure. Meanwhile, the other one will rendezvous with the second squadron and protect the remaining fissure until Sky arrives to deal with it. Sir! I have another mission to prioritize. When it is done, I shall join you. Understood. And with that, Grøh left. We watched him go and began formulating our plan of action. So, which astral fissure should we deal with first? You are the one who destroyed them, so we shall follow your lead. It is rumored that the Azure Knight haunts to the northwest, slaughtering all he meets. To the west, the road is completely safe. The fissure to the northwest is closer. It may be dangerous, but is it worth the risk? That's your call. If you head to the north, I shall accompany you. To the west, Natalie will. Let's go west. I want to prioritize safety. Scale has tipped towards good.
With the light.
We're in Mosul. Reunion. Along the way, we decided to stop at a village to replenish our supplies and gather information. I shall find out what I can, while you procure provisions for the road. When you are done, meet me at the tavern. I quickly restocked our provisions and headed to the boisterous tavern. Hi there! Not the best time to come by, I'm afraid. There's a bit of a man soared through the air, cutting our conversation short. He slammed into the floor by the entrance and lay still. Fight. See what I mean? If you're gonna pick a fight with me, make sure you stand a chance first! From the sound of the tavern approached none other than Maxie. Hey, Sky! He looked as if Maxie was the cause of the commotion. I greeted him, then asked him what has happened. Some people just have bad manners, you know. I just kind of laid down the law a little. Apparently some bad hoodlum is causing trouble for one of the barmaids.
Oh hey, I haven't seen you in ages.
Jean-Hua appeared with Killick in tow.
I knew I'd see you again.
Whoa! Do you know Sky, Jean-Hua?
Do you know Sky, Maxie?
Hey, what's going on here? It was a strange turn of events. Still, I thought it best to leave before we caused any more trouble. Judging by the twitchy smiles on their face and staff, it was a good idea.
Thank you for telling me about Yang Guan. I don't know how much you helped.
Well, I can't leave you, Killick and Jean-Hua. I can't believe you know Killick and Jean-Hua, Sky. Once we had celebrated our reunion, I asked them why they were even here. Their smiles quickly faded.
I can't say too much, but Killick and I have a reason for going west. Maxie does too.
Yeah, I'm gonna get revenge for my crew. And my family. The word revenge made my stomach lurch. What had happened to Kiam and the others? Maxie continued on with a troubled expression. Everyone was killed. By that bastard Astaroth! His words shocked me to the core. All of them gone? Don't you worry about it. I'm gonna get my revenge, even if I have to die to do it. Maxie's expression was dark and filled with rage, but I had no words to ease his pain. Anyway, enough killing the mood. He clapped his hands, breaking the tension that had fallen over so. We should celebrate a reunion. Got any ideas for a party, Killick? For me? How about we all have a tournament to make sure we're not gone rusty? It would cheer us up and be great training, too. Jeez, again with the training. What do you think, Sky?
I want to join it too. Spectating's boring.
I guess I gotta take out all three of you then. That's too easy. Come on, junk ball. Then Killick. Alright then. That was easy. You don't stop improving, do you, Sky? You trying to conquer the world? As we all talked and laughed, Natalie appeared from town, frowning deeply. The people at the tavern directed me here. Did you forget our meeting? What on earth have you been doing? Uh-oh, someone's in trouble. Take care, Sky. I hope our paths will cross again.
It was great meeting you and better fighting you. See you.
We said our farewells and a still fuming Natalie dragged me out of town. I want to know what's up to these side quests. No. I'll go. Ah, just as I leave, there's a bandit. Bring it on. Second thought. No. Let's keep going on. Same old samurai. Hey, you over there. Can you spare me some food? I cannot pay you, but instead I can guard you on your way to... Why, if it isn't Sky? If memory serves, you were searching for a fishy. I see you're still looking. Before we get lost in the past, how about sending some food my way? So you've journeyed with this man before? I nodded to Natalie and then handed some food to Mitsurugi. Natalie watched, carefully ascertaining the situation. You're looking for a fishy. Much appreciated. If there is a big war, I'd eat well. But when the world's at peace, I go hungry. I asked Mitsurugi what he'd been up to since we last met. I returned to my homeland to settle the score with Tanegashima. Unfortunately, I could not win. Though I'm loath to admit it, I'm still too weak. So I started over from square one and have been training non-stop since. I heard rumors of Soul Edge being revived, so now I travel in search of its owner, this Knight of Mare. As promised, I shall be your guard for a while and return for your kindness. You know, I'd also like to cross blades with one of those... berserks, what are they called? An extra pair of hands? A familiar face? Your offer is merit. However, I need to know for certain you are a capable fighter. Very well. Words alone cannot prove ability. You know, Sky, I'm excited to see how far you've come. I challenge you to a duel. Alright, now we fight Mitsurugi. We have the same blades. To duality.
Battle 1. Fight!
Ow!
I have been waiting for this battle.
I've been waiting for you. Ow, ow! Hey, that just wasn't cool, dude.
Come on now.
Right to a shred of health.
Battle 2. Fight! Let's do this.
Ow. May the best warrior win. Ain't got a trophy. Nope. Oh, God!
Battle 4. Fight!
Hey, man, that's cool. There you go. Turnabout's fair play. Hey man, that's not cool. Whew, that was a good workout. I think I'm hungry again. So, did I pass your test? You're indeed highly skilled. I formally request your support. That's the spirit.
Surges
31. And we got more story. Antioch. Natalie's heart was troubled as she reflected on everything that happened when she began her pursuit of Aswell. It's only been a number of days since we parted ways with Grøh. Dion was reworked, Dominion was running smoothly. But still, you have no idea where Aswell and his rabid dogs are located. We should plan to encounter them at the Astral Fissure and wipe them out there. I'm concerned about Grøh. Where could he possibly have gone? I'm without proof, but he must be hiding something. There's something suspicious about Curtis's death. The report said he was caught unawares by Aswell, but something's not quite really true. He needs to be watched closely. But now Sky, just what is he? While the organization has not classified him as an outsider, he is most assuredly not a normal human. However, I should refrain from making any judgments for the time being. Natalie, are you trying to plot against me? Oh, we're at Astral Fissure. Tarsus. This could be an issue. Something in the air sends a tingle down my spine. No. Could it be another Astral Fissure that spawned? I shall investigate the area. You two stay put. I know that feeling. More berserkers, I wager. Forget Natalie. I will not let a good fight pass me by. Let's go, Sky. Ignoring Natalie's orders, Mitsurugi sprinted off. We're left with no choice, I quickly followed. Oh, a cutscene. It's Geralt.
That's how you greet
The Witcher.
He locked that. Come take me on. Crap like this. Exactly why I hate portals. Come on! What the?
Here's Rudy versus Geralt. SoulCalibur versus The Witcher. Oh shit.
He's a strange sorcery. He's not bad with a sword. But I'm not the one he seems interested in. Mystery opponent. Who are you? Sure as hell don't look like you ride with the hunt. Yet your power's clearly not human either.
Well, I'm tiny.
That's disappointing. Sooner or later, I will face you in battle. Just you wait.
I'll take him on.
Fine. For now, let's see what you're made of. Battle 1. Fight! Just die! Just die! This isn't for show. One word.
Oh fuck! That just got intense.
Battle 2. Fight!
Ow! Yeah! That's what. Oh God! Help me!
Battle 4. Fight! That's how you treat me.
Damn it.
Final battle. Fight! Come on now. Stand up.
Oh!
Now taste my steel. Not your lucky day.
Okay.
So perfect. Poor baby.
Yes! I will treat that as a mini boss battle. seeing how we just got done with a fight with Grøh that took 5 rounds, I'm gonna stop it there for pure awesomeness. For now, Sky/Mark signing off. If you venture to a casino, don't deal with the devil. See you guys later.